Hello again, I'm Rodney Reynolds and welcome to another video review. Today I'm looking at the Lian PC-X1000 case. This full tower ATX case is currently available in a black color and is all aluminum. At the top is the power button, reset button, external SATA ATA port, FireWire port, 4 USB 2 ports, as well as a microphone and headphone jack. Here's the power LED and hard drive activity LED, as well as 3 5¼ inch drive bays. But one of these is filled with a 3.5 inch to 5¼ inch drive bay adapter. At the front there's lots of ventilation and 3 140mm intake fans. The left and right side panels don't have any windows, fans, or ventilation. At the back of the case there's a switch to control the speed of the fans from a slow, medium, to high setting. There are 2 140mm exhaust fans. Here's where the motherboard's I/O shield plate gets installed, and there are 2 grommeted holes for a water cooling system's tubes to pass through. There are 8 ventilated expansion slots, extra ventilation, and at the bottom is where a standard ATX power supply gets installed. Both the left and right side panels have quick release levers, so that the left and right side panels can be opened very easily. Just unscrew this thumb screw all the way out and pull. Note that the left side panel can be secured with an optional lock. Since this is a full-size tower case, there's lots of room to work. And note the compartmentalized design. At the top are the drives, the 5¼ inch drives, as well as the hard drives. Here's the main component area, and at the bottom, hard drives as well as the power supply. This really works well because compartmentalizing everything means that circulation would be better throughout the case. So you'll be able to get rid of the warm air in each compartment quicker, and therefore it should keep the case cooler overall. Up to 6 3.5 inch hard drives can be installed, 3 in the top removable hard drive cage and 3 more in the bottom removable hard drive cage. But 2 more hard drives can be installed, but these are 2.5 inch drives and they can be installed right here. Note the rubber grommets used for the hard drives. This is to prevent vibrations. A support bar is included for the video cards. Many video cards are extremely long and heavy. This is really good so they don't move, especially if you're transporting the case. And note that this support bar can be removed by taking out 2 thumb screws at the top and 2 at the bottom. The motherboard tray in this case is removable, and note all of the holes on the motherboard tray, including a massive hole here behind the CPU cooler that would be on the motherboard, so you can take off the retention plate if you wish to. This is an enormous time saver. There are also holes through the different compartment areas to allow cables to pass through. Note that the areas where the cables pass through have plastic grommets, and this is to prevent the cables from being cut on potentially any sharp edges. All of these front 140mm fans can be removed. The top section has 4 thumb screws, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side, so you can take this panel off with the fans on it, and there are dust filters as well. The same goes for the bottom 140mm fan. Also note that this case fits full-length video cards. The top 2 5¼ inch drive bays has a toolless design. There's also a toolless design for installing cards in the expansion slots. At the bottom is a removable dust filter for the power supply and 4 feet with soft rubber inserts. The fans that they include with this case are exceptionally quiet. So quiet that you wouldn't hear it on camera if I had them set to a slow or medium speed. So now have a listen to them at the high speed. If you're in the market for an all-aluminum full-size tower case and it needs to have fantastic build quality along with a ton of features, well, this might be the product for you. There are a couple negatives with this case though, one of them being the price. Of course, it's all aluminum, so that's to be expected. As well, those plastic grommets that are around the holes where the data cables go through, they come off really easily. And also, if you're putting a large power supply at the bottom, you might have to remove the bottom hard drive cage to fit that power supply in. But overall, this is a kick-ass product. Until next time, take care.